welcome to this video. So in this video we're going to make a navigation bar using HTML and CSS. So inside of my HTML tag, underneath the header, I'm going to start with the nav tag. So nav, just like that. And then I'm going to add an unordered list. So unordered list. So UL, and then it will have some list items. So you start with LI. So this is the list item, and right here we will add some links. So I'm going to use the A tag, so A, href. So this will be the index.html, because we want to go to the index.html page. But if you have some other pages, we'll have to do the other pages too. So I'm going to call this one home page. And as you notice, we have a link there. So I'm going to copy this li and paste it 5 more times, because I have 4 more pages. So to do, I'm going to simply copy it and paste it here underneath it. All right, so paste there, and you'll notice that we are repeating the same thing. So now we have 5 pages. We are going to change the links, because I don't have some other pages. I'm going to add a hashtag here. So this will be the hashtag. So I don't have a link, or I don't have these pages now, but you'll have to change these to your pages. For example, menu.html and stuff like that. And I'm going to make these hashtags basically, because I don't have those pages yet. So when I click on it, I don't want it to go anywhere. That's why I did not keep them empty, but I added the hashtag. So I'm going to change this one to something else. So I'll call this one menu. This will be music. Art. And contact us, or contact. Yeah, so this will be just the contact us. So you see we have 5 pages now. We have 5 links. So now we are ready to style this nav bar. And inside of the head tag, so let me go to the head tag. So you see this is the title. Underneath the title of the page, inside of the head, I'm going to use the style tag, because I'm going to add my CSS here in the same document. But if you want to have a separate style sheet, you can link a style sheet. It's really easy, so you can do that. But I'm going to add my style here basically. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select the nav. But before I do that, before I select the nav and add styling, let's add an image. So I'm going to add right after the nav tag, above this unordered list, I'm going to add an image. I'm going to say image source. I have an image called logo. So this is logo. I'm going to add a width for now. So let me go with 200 or 100 by 100. I mean, I'll change these later, but now we have an image there. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to add some style here. So to make this appear next to each other, the first thing is you have to do is you have to select the nav basically and set the display to flex. And when you do that, you'll notice that your image will sit here and your links will go to the right of it. Then I'm going to say justify content center. So we'll center our items and content. So now what I'm going to do is I want to remove these underlines from these links. So to do that, I'm going to select that. So I'm going to type in nav ul lia, and then I'm going to say text dash decoration none. So you see we don't have an underline there. And then we are going to remove these bullet points. So I'm going to type in nav ul and list style none. So you see we don't have the bullet points there. Now let's display these next to each other. So I'll have to say nav ulli to select the list items, and I can say, for example, display inline block. Inline block. You'll notice that our links will appear here. Now let's give it a background color. Background color. Let me go with something dark. I'll go with dark blue. And let's change the color of the links to a different color. So I'm going to add a property here to the nav ulli a. The color, I'm going to say FFF. So we will use the white color there. And let's change the font size. So font size 23 pixels. Maybe it's a lot, but let's go for it. Why not? And let's add some padding to the top. But before I add the padding, I'm going to change this. I'm going to select this logo. So to do that, I'm going to give it a class name. I'm going to delete the width and height from the image. And I'm going to give it a class name. Let's call it logo. And now we are going to select that logo. So dot logo. And I'm going to say width 50 pixels or 40 pixels. Height 40 pixels. You see, I have some space here, but it's okay. I can just add some padding top. So padding top, let's say about 10 pixels. So now if we shrink it, you'll notice that it will not look good if we were shrinking. So we will make sure that our nav bar is responsive. It looks good. So we're gonna say flex dash wrap, no wrap. So you see now it's no wrap. It's by default no wrap, but we'll have to change it to wrap actually. You want it to wrap. So you see it's more responsive now. So as we shrink it, when we reach a specific, you see this contact page will go here, it will be responsive. So you see it's more responsive now, and it looks a lot nicer than the default. So you'll have to add flex dash wrap to the nav, and from here we are going to do something else. So let's add some hover effects. So because you see when I hover over the links, nothing happens. I'm going to say nav ULLIA colon hover, and then we are going to change the color to yellow. So now when I hover, you'll notice that we have that nice color over our navigation bar, and we are going to add a background color to it. So I'm going to say background, let's change the background to crimson. So you see now it's really nice, and we have that applied that effect to those links. All right, so I think this is it for this video. I hope you liked the video, and I hope you have learned something new today. I'll see you all in the next videos. Thank you for watching, everyone.